What's up, guys? Today I got the Mighty Flea yo-yo. This is made by Yoyofactory. I believe this is the smallest yo-yo. If not, it's got to be pretty damn close. Yeah, but as far as I know, this is the smallest yo-yo. Now, I've always liked smaller yo-yos, and I think they're very cool. But this is actually, you know, pretty well machined. It's made out of steel. It did come stock with Kentaro pads. I do have one Kentaro, and then I filled one side with silicone. And it was funny because I used this at Illinois State's, and everybody was using mine, and there was like me and somebody else had one, and everybody kept saying they liked mine better. And I didn't even realize it till I got home and opened it up. I'm like, oh, I should have told them I had one silicone pad. But yeah, it's got the little teeny tiny bearing. I don't even know what you call that, like what size that is. But you know, everything is very, very tiny. Here's the next smallest yo-yo I know of, which is the Shuriken by Throwdown Yo-Yos. I helped design this yo-yo, and this is like, I mean, as far as I knew, this was like a small yo-yo, and then when I saw this thing, I'm like, holy crap, it makes that one look huge. Here's it next to like a normal yo-yo, you mean, crap. Good thing it's made of steel. But yeah, it's basically the size of a quarter.
Boom.
Like here, look at this.
It's like these size.
Yeah, like if I put the quarter right on top of it. It's like exactly the diameter of a quarter. Okay, and it's kind of small and boxy for what it is, but it kind of has to be like that because it's so small. It takes special string. You can't use regular string on it. The gap's too small. It's just too small of a yo-yo. You have to use. They have Flea String. See, it's much thinner. It's shorter too, but yeah, it's much thinner. Here's it. Here's it next to regular string. It's quite the difference.
It's kind of hard to see.
Here, let's hold them one. Let's hold one and one next to each other.
One and one. You got one out.
Yeah. Here's this one. Then look at this. I mean, you could really tell.
Oh yeah.
It's much thinner.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so enough of that. Let's string it up and then I'll show you what the Mighty Flea's all about. Okay, guys, just look at it in my hand. How small it is.
Oh, would you look at that?
Okay, just look at that. But I mean, as far as it does get a pretty good spin. It's nice and unresponsive. But once you do some tricks and stuff, it slows down quite fast. Now the thing about this yo-yo is this isn't like made to be like a yo-yo you can do like every trick you've ever thought to do on here. This is gonna be more of like, come on, there we go. This is more of like a novelty yo-yo. You see, like the Shuriken, that was more of like, this yo-yo is small, but you can still use it, but it's nowhere near as small. I feel like as small as this thing is, I mean, it plays great, and you can have it in your pocket, not even know it's in your pocket. To me, this yo-yo is like playing that video game XCOM UFO Defense for a computer. It's like playing that game on hard difficulty all the time. So if you use this thing, you're gonna get better at other stuff because it takes a lot of skill and talent, precision to use this thing. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool little yo-yo. It's very, very unique. I'll say that, but everything's harder on it, so it's kind of like playing with a handicap. So it's something that's very cool, very unique. It's the weight distribution. It kind of just feels like it's a rock at the end of the string because how small it is. That's all it really could be. If it was a little bigger, they could make it more rim weighted and everything, but then it would kind of beat the whole novelty factor, and that's why they have it. I feel like they wanted it to be the size of a quarter. Maybe they'll come out with one that's a little bigger, that's a little easier to manage, but in the meantime, I think it's cool to try to do tricks on this nice little yo-yo. So, I've had this thing forever. My mom got me it for Christmas like years ago. And, yeah. So, thanks, Mom.